Alright guys, welcome back to Kings of the Old World Qualifier 2 for this $6,000 AoE 3 tournament, the biggest event of the year. Sorry, I'll fix the scroll speed, it's so bugged. AoE 3D devs, if you're watching, please fix. And don't blame the mod, because it happens without it too. Anyway. We've got Kaister here, spawning as the Ottomans. Game number 1, Red Trunks, best of 3, up against LukasL. Is it just Lucas? What do you prefer, man? You'll have to tell me. He's on the Chinese. He's taken... Both our players are taking a trading post. This one's a little bit Lucas favoured here. Actually, no, I was going to say it's perfectly even, never mind. It's tournament map. It's just Kaister's taking the front one, then the back, while Lucas is working back to front. It's just a personal preference thing, you know. So Kaister's shipping wood. Lucas is shipping wood. Wooden XP, sorry. XP and XP. So I've got Silk Road on the way for Kaister. More than resources for Lucas. So all of his crates are going to contain 25% more resources. Kaister, while Lucas is going to get, is it 2 vils out of this? Yeah, 2 vils for that. So Northern Villages this early on, sort of like a nerfed 3 vils card because it just gives you the 2. But later on, you can obviously, if you hold out till you got 3 or 4 villages, you know, you actually get your bang for your buck. But you know, oftentimes you need to take every little bit you can early on to stay in the game. Because I mean, yes, there's water. Yeah, it's a reasonably sized map, but the rush distance isn't all that huge between our players here. So the Russian allies here for Lucas, well, Kaister already has that commerce age, and we're going to see him gather a lot of food in the meanwhile. So he's going to get Millet System to speed up his worker train time. Can he afford the next upgrade? Yeah, he can. Caproli Viziers. So is he going to take that as well? Start trading Janissaries up here from the top side. So maybe that wood's just for town, for houses, sorry. Can swap to chests of coin out of his 3 trading posts. We've only got 2 here for Lucas so far.
Здравствуйте.
Now Lucas has shipped a blockhouse, so he's got the benefit of both a tower and a production facility in the one. And he's going to lose one of these trading posts for his troubles. So Kaister's on the ball to take that off him early on. This way, Lucas is going to get free units trickled in every now and then. And he's also going to be able to train basically whatever he wants out of the blockhouse. So Lucas working on Fortress Age Confucian Academy right now. Generating Flying Crow artillery, and it'll get a shipment of units to help defend initially as well. It's going to need, because Kaister's hot on his heels with this early army, but Kaister already has transitioned to Fortress Age in anticipation of this, so he's only got as many gens as he needs to pressure. He hasn't really committed to a huge count of them early. Just wants to take a couple of trading posts. Force the Chinese player into a bit of an awkward spot and potentially delay this, but Lucas isn't having any of it. He's just going to cop the losses. And with the Chico New he does have out, he's able to slightly outrange the Janissaries and take some favourable trades. So he is actually going to save this trading post. Got a Jan. Don't do take the Vils. Almost gets one there, but Lucas able to save it. Kaister's got that trading post advantage, and he's getting his second TC now. Hasn't taken Viziers. And he doesn't even need to worry about taking Galata Tower District at all. Till he's got that second town centre. But in the meanwhile, Lucas is going to have access to Flying Crows, so it'll be a wonderful siege unit for him. Now he's got Arquebusiers. So these guys like a skirmisher alongside the Chukonyu. Both of these will have a slight range advantage over the Janissaries. No, Kaister. We're going to protect that town centre. Lucas is taking the opportunity to try and pressure the outpost, the trading post instead. Now going to pick off a couple more units. Taking a nice engagement against his Ottoman opponent here. No true Scotsman would have dropped their bagpipes here. Ha ha. Lucas going to try and grab this other trading post because he knows it's a good idea if he does, because if he doesn't, Kaister's likely to take it. As much as he might lose it again, you know, if he doesn't necessarily want to plan around the XP from it, rather than taking the bottom side one, which is a world away, might as well just take this one and keep Kaister's attention here in the centre. If he's ever caught chipping away at it with the falconets, I guess he can always take it out with his cavalry. To Kaister. Seems to have a small score lead over Lucas at the moment. We've got 28 bills to 20 for Kaister. So Lucas, yeah, it does have a slight bill lead, but no market. So no eco tax for him so far. Did well to disengage when he did there. Actually, Lucas, sorry, he does have a market, but hasn't actually started getting any eco. Whoa, it's just starting to lag up now. Meteor Hammer harass here from Lucas though. So well timed. Two of these Janissaries should be able to clean these guys up pretty quickly. While Kaister is going to go for this trading post, and it's going to fall down pretty quick. So perhaps Lucas was better off going for the bottom side one. But he is still trying to put pressure on with the Meteor Hammer. He's keeping Kaister busy in his base. He's probably better off going for the villages than the trading posts. But the Janissaries, oh, there's the whole army's coming to get him. Oh, Falconets for Kaister. Potentially being caught out here. So one of them will fall. So Lucas is taking an engagement. He's got a slight pop advantage here. So Kaister has lost his Falconets pretty early here. Still got a good number of Abyss guns. They're focusing down iron flails right now rather than focusing on infantry where they're really best suited. So Lucas still has a couple of Meteor Hammer alive right now. Just trying to focus down the Abyss guns, I think. Actually, sorry, they're just about all that's left now. Just been trying to focus the Jans. So Kaister having to back off with his tail between his legs. It's Lucas now has a bit of an army advantage. Kaister on 70 pop. Lucas up to 81 at the moment. Yes, Boy getting picked up again, but he is gonna get knocked back down. Well, what's this coal mine? That's not very environmentally friendly now, is it? Ah well, it is historically accurate. Flaming arrows launching into the side of the building. I would not envy whoever's inside that house right now. Oh, and Kaister taking a bit of a risk by getting on this hunt. Although he's going to bring his army to support everything here. Lucas is going to try and pick off a vill or two. But is Kaister trying to invite him into a fight? He's getting a tower to help defend here as well. And a couple of Janissaries singling out the Flying Crow right now. So it's been smart play there by Kaister to pick that off. A little unfortunate for Lucas. Behind all this, Kaister's snuck in a dock, so he's really ramping up the eco now. Lucas on 37 vills, but Kaister's up to 47 eco pop. Lucas in the meanwhile has sent some Changdao. Going to try and take down the TC, denying a bit of gathering, but now bunch of militiamen out. Slow down taking that, and the rest of the army's going to be here to clean this up. It's taking a bit of pressure off Lucas, but at the same time, if he doesn't get this and he loses the Changdao, it could be a big loss for him. We'll lose most of them, but he's bringing the rest home. Or if he manages to bring some more up, I guess he could always do the run by again, because Kaister hasn't walled up fully there yet. Another dog here just to really keep tabs on his opponent and deny a potential dock going up unnoticed. Chengdao being used to try and focus down the town centre now. The villagers are going to garrison and pick them off. So now top copy. It's going to need to happen for Kaister here, so he is going to take it. A few more villagers falling to Lukas at the moment though. But he does have that water eco, so he can afford to drop a little bit of it. And while that second town centre stands, he still has that Vil production advantage over Lukas. Lukas takes out the trading post. Should be able to snipe that explorer as well. So with one hit, knocks him back to the ground. And Kaister hasn't started repairing that town centre, so if he sends the infantry, he might be able to... Or sends the cavalry, sorry, he might be able to pick it off. Kaister banking up a couple of shipments here, but he's going towards the industrial age? Sorry, the industrial age, was it? Or did he cancel it? Or was that a ghost? There we go, he sent both of his shipments instead. Massed up a bunch of army. The ones of Chengdao being sent in by Lukas to try and pick off the TC of Kaister. And realising his opponent hasn't walled up and hasn't auto repaired. Be rough for Kaister here, but Kaister does have a score lead. Still has a bigger army than Lukas, so he can take a favourable engagement here. That'd be great for him. He just needs to find some way to pick off the flying crow, or at least while it's focusing on the barracks, it's not even going for the army. He does get the culverin out, but it just gets swatted by the meteor hammers. It's a rough fight for Kaister, and Lukas is doing extremely well because he's cleaned up that second town centre. And he's going to take out this outpost pretty quickly as well, unless Kaister can do something about it. But Lukas, he's actually going to start going for the water now. He's just going to go straight for fire ships just to take out the dock. He only needs 2 of them to do so. He snipes the dock. There's still one there for Kaister. He is still producing fishing boats at the minute. He's going to ship a frigate. But Lukas is going to try and push his town centre. It's Abas guns getting caught out here. So Lukas is now looking to be in the dominant position. Run by with the Janissaries, but it's not looking to get anything at the moment. It's Lukas's wood gatherers. Well, he's only got the one at the moment. So Lukas is basically abandoning the water here, I think. Hello. He's going to keep getting... He's going to get a war junk. There's a frigate there to help assist this outpost, but Redcoat's now streaming in for Lucas. Town Centre going up there for Kaister, but ooh, this could get interrupted for him. Like this harassing girl with the Changdao. Kaister's still gathering on the edges of the map. He's upgraded the tower now as well, and the Culverin able to pick off the Flying Crow, so that's a really nice snipe for him, but there's another one on the way in for Lucas. Looks like Kaister might have been able to won back the Waterfin now. There's a lot of Vills skewed up at that one TC. Kaister's TC attempt there denied. He's still got this TC here. Now how much longer with the pressure that Lucas is mounting so far? So what does Kaister do to turn this around from here? I mean, he's briefly managed to snatch back the water, it seems, but Lucas has got everything going for him on the land. He's got a third trading post under his control, and he's just constantly streaming in units to back this up. Got some Changdao over here. He could probably just send a scout up the top of the map. So there are still some of Kaister's gatherers up here. If he can nip that in the bud, GG. That's it. Kaister taps out. There's no way he's able to stem the bleeding.